It's that time. Playoffs are here in the NFL, and we're going to do our playoff predictions. Let's just hop right into it.
All right, so when you're looking at the bracket, right, it's not crazy, honestly, because it's been the same bracket for the past God knows how many weeks. So, this is kind of what we're expecting going into it. I don't know. There's not really like crazy matchups. It's all pretty solid. They're all good teams. I think I'm excited to see the Lions go on, and I'm hoping to see the Chiefs lose to the Bills or the Ravens or the Chargers or the Steelers or the Broncos or the Texans. I just want to see them lose. I just want to see them lose. But let's just get on to our teams here. Starting off with our first matchup, we have the Eagles and the Packers. And as you see, me and Mason both win Eagles. I'll start with my reasoning, then he'll give his. I think Eagles are just a better team. Jordan Love might have been injured. Christian Watson got injured. Eagles defense is good. Actually, really good this year. Saquon gets it done. Kenny Pickett, if he has to play, but Mason said Jalen Hurts cleared that concussion protocol. So Jalen Hurts will be playing. Assuming he gets injured, Kenny Pickett is the best quarterback of all time. So I still think they'll be fine. Mason, you go.
Yeah, the Packers defense has sort of struggled the past couple weeks. And
they lost to the Bears.
They lost to Chicago, right? In a game that would have put them at the 6th seed if they won. But it's whatever.
The Bears.
The Bears are the greatest team in the league. Basically, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But the Packers are going to lose against the Eagles, and the Bears are going to be the reason why. And we're all going to sit there and look back at that game and be like, man, the Bears are so good.
They should have made the playoffs.
That's my takeaway.
That's Mason's takeaway. All right. Then I'll let Mason cover this one first with the Commanders and the Buccaneers matchup.
Yeah, I will say this one should be on upset watch, though. Even though I chose the Bucs, I think that the Commanders have the ability to beat them now because they lost to them earlier this season, right? It was pretty bad. But the Commanders are pretty good, and the Bucs have struggled again against bad teams, but they also have a lot of success against good teams. So
yeah, which is weird, but
make an argument that the Bucs have the edge here, and they do. They're at home, so I think the Bucs are going to win, but there's a very decent chance that they get upset by the Commanders.
Yeah, I think the upset is possible, but I'm going heavy on the Bucs here. I'm a huge Baker Mayfield fan, so I'm obviously gonna go that way. But it's gonna be a Mike Evans and Marshawn Lattimore rematch. That never gets old. But even then, Bucs, all three of their running backs have been really good this year. Bucky Irving is the GOAT. He's crazy. And then, their wide receivers, McMillan has been a dog. Otten's been good. Mike Evans is back, and he's been being Mike Evans. And obviously Baker is playing the best football of his career by a mile. And I think he's just going to keep it up. He's just going to be slinging the ball as per usual. And the Commanders' defense, I think, it could be better, right? So, they have Bobby Wagner, who I think was all-pro first team. Or second. I think he was all-pro, though. Lattimore, who, he's older, I think, but he's still decent, I'd assume. But either way, their defense is not phenomenal. And with, honestly, how many weapons Baker Mayfield has been able to make for the Bucs, I think it should be easy for them. I'm expecting a 90-point win from the Bucs on this one. Moving on, Vikings. The Vikings and the Rams played in Arizona because LA is on fire right now. So no real home field advantage on this one. All the LA fans are too busy, evacuating. And Minnesota fans go hella hard, so they'll probably fly down to Arizona. Actually, I would definitely fly down to Arizona in this weather right now and get out of the cold, stay in the heat for a couple days. Yeah, so I think Vikings are going to win. I think, though, the big thing, because this is Mason has the Rams winning, so this is an upsettable game. I think if Sam Darnold plays how he played last week against the Lions, the Rams should win this, no problem.
Yeah, I think, right, that the Rams, obviously they're not playing at home. They are the home team though. Will feel a need to fight for their hometown. In the midst of what they're going through over there in Los Angeles, sending prayers to everybody there. And obviously it's a horrific thing, the fires, but the Rams are going to hopefully, because I predicted them to win, go out there and upset the Vikings. And honestly, Brody, I understand they're too busy evacuating. Arizona is much closer to Los Angeles than it is Minnesota. So I will say that there will be more Los Angeles Rams fans there than Minnesota fans. But so it'll still be like home game-esque, but it obviously won't be as much as in SoFi. But I do think that Matthew Stafford has a lot of playoff experience, unlike Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
And that will push them over the hump.
I mean, Matthew Stafford is a Super Bowl QB winner. I mean, he's been phenomenal career his whole career. Wow, look at that one. Let me get a round of applause. Everyone comment how good I am at talking.
I think that we should just go on to the next game.
That's what we're doing. Broncos, Bills. Broncos barely squeaked in. Should have been the Bengals, but the Chiefs will just decide to rest their entire team and put in a little league team. I don't think this one's going to be very close, personally. I think the Broncos... Actually, I don't know. This one could be really close because the Broncos' defense has kind of been insane. And Bo Nix has been a dog.
Yeah, but Josh Allen in the playoffs...
Oh, yeah. Playoff Josh Allen, if he's not playing the Chiefs, is a different human being.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think we both have the Bills winning. We have the Bills as the second best team in the league almost the entire year. So it's not much of a surprise. I don't know. Josh Allen, look at him. He can play football, He has a very gorgeous fiance. Sorry, Mason, that comes into game. Think about that. That has a big factor.
What does that have to do with anything?
Remember?
Dog.
I don't know.
What do you think Josh Allen would do to you right now?
He would probably give me a high five and say, like, my name's Josh Allen. I play football. But I think either way, the Bills win this one. And Mason, I'm assuming, agrees.
I agree. The Bills are just a better team, in my opinion. I do think that the Broncos' defense is good, but I also think that the Bills' defense is good.
Yeah.
And they'll make up for that. And Josh Allen in the playoffs, we all know, is a different kind of animal.
Especially this season. He's been a unit this year.
Yeah, so we'll see how he is in the playoffs. I hope that he can pull this one through.
Yep. Moving on. Nice little AFC North matchup here in the Ravens and the Steelers. One of these teams went out on the season playing pretty good, and the other team went out on the season playing horribly.
I think that shows in our prediction on who's who.
Yeah,
so.
And it's in Baltimore too, so I mean it really should just be. They should. Excuse me. They should win this one, no contest. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm just assuming Lamar to ball out, be Lamar Jackson. Speaking of Lamar Jackson, we posted a video of him. It's at 4,000 views right now. You should go watch that if you haven't already. Good video. And, I'm expecting a Lamar clinic on them. Or if somehow Russell Wilson decides to be Mr. Unlimited and be a little bit dangerous,
I'm telling you right now.
There's no way it's going to happen.
Russell Wilson's going to be Mr. Limited after this game. He's not going to be... He's not going to be a starter for Steelers in the future, in my opinion. I don't think he's going to be.
He's going to go from Mr. Unlimited to Mr. Eliminated.
Yeah, I think that it's going to be. I think it's going to be over for him if they lose this game. Obviously, if they win, I think it'd be a different story. But I don't see it. They've lost 5 straight.
I don't think they're gonna. They're playing one of the better teams they've played in that span. So.
Yeah.
Yep, and the final game of the playoffs. The Chargers, who came at the 5th seed, I believe, versus the 4 seed Texans. Now, as you can see, neither of us picked the Texans, right? You'd be thinking, oh, but CJ Stroud and Nico Collins. That's it. There's no one else.
CJ Stroud has not been
balling. No, he's been in a...
Big CJ Stroud fan here. Not a baller. Not a baller.
Just a rough second season. It's only a second. That's not gonna write him off in the slightest because
Yeah, exactly.
He had a banger rookie season. So
Jim Harbaugh has a lot of playoff experience.
Lots.
As a head coach, and
If by some force of God he wins the national title in college last year and somehow manages to go to the Super Bowl this year, get that man a raise. First of all,
Yeah.
Second of all, imagine if the Bears signed him instead of keeping Matt Eberflus. What? Crazy. That was a potential. Either way, Chargers.
Bro, you know that you didn't make the playoffs either.
Yeah, no. 10 wins though. 10 wins though.
Okay.
Hey, but Jay Herbo has been a dog. Their running game has been pretty good. Really good, actually. The passing game has been elite this year. Johnson still can't catch probably 50% of the time, but
Yeah.
they got Lad McConkey now as their one, who's actually insane.
Yeah, he's been balling.
I mean, their line's been good. Their defense has been great. I mean, there's nothing you can't say that's good about or that's bad about this team. They've been very good all around.
Say that the only chance at winning for the Texans is if their defense can hold up.
Yeah.
So.
Because offensively, I mean, what they're down their 2 and 3 receivers.
Yeah.
They got like Xavier Hutchinson and Robert Woods or something right now to compete. So it's kind of rough for them. But yeah, we're expecting a little bit of probably a blowout, I would say here.
Yeah.
And then that's it for this. Got a video on Kirk Cousins soon. I know we said this last week, but we got very caught up with work and other things and a lot of stuff, so we didn't have time to make it. But this weekend, we should be making it Monday, I think, right?
Yes.
I'd say Monday or
at least recording it on Monday.
Yeah, it's going to be out on Monday or Wednesday. We might record Monday, and I'll edit it Monday and Tuesday, get it out for you guys Wednesday. But it'll be a very good video. It's going to be one of our highest quality videos ever. We're going to be putting a lot of effort into it, going over his whole career. Whoops. You probably heard that. I don't know what that noise was. We're going to be going over what went wrong and with his career, because one playoff win and making, $300-some million? That's a guy right there. But yeah, we'll be making that video soon. And you want to add anything, Mason?
I just like, comment, subscribe. I mean, if you like this video.
Oh, yeah. For the algorithm, of course.
Right, yeah. So, for the algorithm, as Brody said, yep. Get us up there. Go watch that Lamar Jackson video because everybody seems to love it. So, yeah, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yep.
Later.
Later.